Hi awesome humans, this is Donna with Woody for Emergency Yoga, and today is a class where we are going to release tension, stress and tightness from the lower body. So if you're feeling very heavy in energy today, I would actually recommend you go and take a heart opening class or a more dynamic flow class. But if you're feeling tight in your lower body, if you've been doing sports like cycling and running, or if you've just been sitting a lot or driving a lot, then this is a perfect class for that. And I would recommend that you have 2 blocks or something like blocks. And I'm sitting on a blanket, but a towel or cushion would also do the trick. So grab your props, take a moment, and let's get started. You can just rest your hands palms facing down in your lap in any kind of comfortable seat that works for you. Even if you're on your sofa, it's all good. Take a moment to drop your shoulders away from your ears. Feel your spine stretch, the back of your neck stretch, and take a long, slow breath out through the mouth. You can have your eyes lowered or closed, and I just want you to breathe through your nostrils, in and out through the nose slowly, just taking a few deep prana-filled breaths, arriving into your body, slowing things down so you notice your breath. If there is any wish that you have for yourself or any intention you'd like to set before we take this class together, now is a lovely moment just to bring that energy of your wish or your intention into your being, onto your mat here. Beautiful. Take a long, slow breath out through your mouth when you're ready. Whatever seat you're in, stay there and take an inhale. Sweep your hands all the way up to the sky, lifting your heart. And as you exhale, twist to the right side, supporting yourself with your hands. Keep your spine lovely and straight. Your gaze can be wherever feels comfortable for you, and draw your lower belly in slightly. And just really feel like the top of your head is elongating to the sky. Breathe out through the nose. Take an inhale, come back to center, reaching your fingertips all the way up to the sky, lifting your heart. We're going to twist to the other side. So twisting left side, support yourself with your hands, keep your shoulders low. Breathe deeply with a lovely straight spine. Actively reaching the top of the head above you. A couple of easy breaths here in and out through the nose. Long, slow breath out. And when you're ready, inhale. Reach your fingertips to the sky, you're back to center, and exhale your hands next to your body. If you're on your sofa, you might want to come onto your mat. We're going to take our legs wide for Upavishta Konasana. And if sitting on a blanket or block helps your pelvis tilt forward, then I want you to stay sitting on that. I'm going to remove mine. And we're going to press the backs of our knees down and flex the ankles so the toes are pointing to the sky. And you can begin by supporting yourself with your hands behind you and just lean back, open your heart, stretch your throat, maybe draw your shoulder blades together. And if your neck is a little bit tight, you might even just very gently turn your head from side to side, stretching out your neck a little bit. Beautiful. Keep the backs of your knees pressing down. Keep your toes to the sky. And as you inhale, press your hands into the floor so you come to a straight spine, like you're sitting but with your legs wide. Now, if that's already tight, stay there. If you've got more space, you can slide your hands down your legs or in front of you. And just begin to stretch deeper into the backs of your legs, into your inner legs, and a little bit onto your lower back as well. And while we're here, you want to try not to round your back body, but to keep your spine straight and your shoulders relaxed. Your gaze is just very gentle, looking in front of you or down at the floor, whatever feels better for you. Continue to breathe easily in and out through the nostrils. And that stretching of the spine rather than rounding of the back is also going to help you stretch your lower back while you're here. Couple of big deep breaths. Maybe a long slow breath out through the mouth. Support yourself with your hands as you inhale and come back to a seat. Now, you're going to help your right leg. You're going to bend your right knee and you're going to bring the right shin in front of you. So it's parallel to the front of your mat. And then you're going to bend the left leg and take it out to the left, but the shin is perpendicular to the front. So you've made a shape of a square between your legs. So right shin is in front, left shin is perpendicular. I want you to take your hands either side of your front thigh and just press them into the floor so you can inhale and take a stretchy spine and a big breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to turn towards the right thigh. It might feel tight, that's okay. So you're only going to turn as far as feels good for you. And I want you to keep this back hip, the left hip sinking down. And that might be enough, just supporting yourself with your hands on the floor. If you've got more space, you can place a block or two under your forearms, or maybe even come all the way down to the earth. That takes a lot of stretch. I can feel it myself. So whatever works for you. And then let your legs relax completely and come back to your breath, moving in and out through your nostrils. So you want the lower body to be sinking into the earth here. Shoulders are also relaxed, gaze is soft. Breathing easily in and out through the nose. And just let the belly relax while you're here as well. Feeling yourself be supported by the earth. Take one more cycle of breath, and if it feels releasing, you can exhale out through your mouth. Support yourself with your hands on the earth. Press yourself back up. Turn back to center, so facing the front of your mat. And we're going to sweep the legs round to the other side. So your left shin will come in front, parallel to the front of your mat. Your right leg will be the one behind you. Shin is parallel to the long side of your mat. Hands either side of the left thigh. Inhale, long spine first, and then we're going to turn towards the left thigh here. So slowly around you go. It might feel tight at first, and what we're doing is hoping to release some of that tightness. So you might start supporting yourself on your hands, and you might come down in a breath or two to support yourself with a block or all the way onto the floor, whatever works for you. But find your breath. Relax your belly, let your legs be heavy, and breathe easily in and out through the nose. Take a few more easy breaths here in and out through the nostrils. Letting yourself be held by the earth. Face and eyes are very relaxed. And a long, slow exhale out through the nose or the mouth. You're going to slowly support yourself with your hands as you inhale and come up. So you're turning back to center. And this time we're going to roll all the way over into a tabletop position. So we're facing the front of the mat. And so we want to have the hips over the knees, the shoulders over the wrists, and the fingers spread nice and wide for a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, lift your tailbone and the heart. Breathe in. Shoulder blades are drawing together. As you exhale, round the back body, push your shoulders to the sky. Let your head relax. We'll do that 2 more times on each side. Inhale, open. Let your shoulders soften. Heart lifts, throat stretches. Exhale, shoulder blades press up. Head is relaxed. Brain is dropping into the top of your skull. 1 more each side. Inhale, open and expand through the front body. Exhale, rounding the back body and stretching that side. As you inhale, come back to a flat back, so regular tabletop position here. You're going to bring the big toes to touch and tuck your toes. Nice and firmly on the earth, you're going to walk your hands towards your knees and then sit back towards your heels, taking the knees off the floor. Now the knees go wide. If you need to support yourself with your hands, that would be very normal. And if you need blocks under your hands, that's also good. You're just going to let your buttocks sit back towards your heels. And here you're stretching your inner thighs, you're stretching your Achilles, your calf muscles, and also your feet. If you've got space, you can bow down towards the earth, letting your head relax completely, feeling your brain drop into the top of the skull, opening your hips a little bit. Just a few breaths here, maybe even a breath or two out through the mouth as though you're releasing what no longer serves you. all your worries pouring into the earth to be recycled. And slowly inhale, lift your gaze. You're going to come forward, gently drop your knees to the floor so they're hip width apart, so you might have to adjust your feet as well. And walk your way forward back into this tabletop position. Now from here, I like to use blocks or a couple of books. And you're going to take these about as wide as your mat, wider than your hips. And you take the right foot all the way through and between so that the ankle is in front of the knee. And the blocks are underneath our hands just for a little bit of support. Make sure your legs are hip width apart. And as you inhale, you're going to drop your pelvis forward, lift your heart, drop your shoulders. So the blocks are under your hands for support if your hands don't reach the floor. And here you'll feel a lovely deep stretch under the left hip flexor. Nice and easy breaths in and out through the nose. Gaze is soft, shoulders are relaxed. If you want to lift the heart a little bit, you can squeeze the inner legs together and then inhale the hands up to the sky and then weave your hands together and bring the palms of the hands to the back of your skull. And you can feel yourself pull the elbows gently away from each other and then use your hands to lift the skull up and you feel your spine stretch and your heart open. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose here. Enjoy the space, enjoy the stretching. Imagine that you're calling in whatever it is that you desire for your life right now. Take one more inhale, stretch the fingertips up to the sky again. And as you exhale, bring the hands down onto the blocks or the floor. We're going to pick the back knee up and slowly straighten the front leg as much as you can. So if your hands don't reach the floor, this is what the blocks are for. Keep your front big toe pressing down. Keep your right hip pulling back. And then bow over the front leg. If you find your shoulders bunching towards your ears, you might want to turn the blocks down lower or even get rid of them altogether. So you've got more space in your neck. Don't worry if your back heel is not down, it's all good. Just keep breathing as you stretch underneath that front leg. Just a moment or two here. Take a long, slow exhale, and as you do, place the back foot fully on the earth. You can leave your right hand down on the block or the floor, and you're going to press that right hand down, but you're going to turn and open the left hand to the sky, at which point you find yourself in Trikonasana or triangle pose. Keep your feet firm on the earth, pull this front hip underneath you, and lengthen through both sides of your waist. And just have your gaze and neck somewhere that feels really relaxing, so you don't necessarily have to look up towards the sky. Keep breathing deeply. Stretch and become more spacious. And then as you exhale, bend the front knee so it's over the ankle. You're going to reverse your warrior, so your left hand will go down your back leg, and you're going to bring your right hand, your front hand up to the sky and reach it all the way back behind you, melting your shoulders as you do. Keep breathing here. Lots of space in the right side rib cage. Imagine that you're pulling your legs gently away from each other. Exhale, press your feet down. And as you inhale, you're going to turn to the left long side of your mat and turn yourself into a giant starfish and stretch with straight legs, arms up to the sky. Very nice. Take your hands on your hips. You're going to turn your toes in and your heels out for a wide-legged forward fold. So if your feet feel too close or too far away from each other, just adjust them now. Really push through the outer edges of your feet. Take a big inhale, lift your heart. Keep your belly tucked in. We're going to exhale, forward fold slowly, keeping the spine nice and straight. You might use a block under your hands if they don't easily reach the floor, or you might be able to fold all the way down. Wherever you are, let your head be completely relaxed and your brain dropping into the skull. Breathe deeply. So in yoga, when we're upside down like this, it's kind of like a free Prozac, a free happy pill. Hopefully a little bit of this is going to have you feeling better about life in general as well. Take another couple of breaths here. Take a long, slow breath out through the mouth. Press your feet down, bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, roll up. You're going to come back into this big starfish. We're going to turn to the back of our mat. So if you want to take your blocks with you, you can grab them. Turn all the way to the back of your mat. So we're in this low lunge position, and drop the back knee down. So this time the left foot is forward, and we want to make sure that the ankle is in front of the knee, if that makes sense. All right, make sure the legs are hip width apart. We're going to drop the pelvis down and forward, lift the heart. The gaze is relaxed forward here. Shoulders are relaxed down. And you'll feel the stretch this time on your right side hip flexor. Breathe deeply. Try and lift the heart and the spine while you're here rather than sink into your hips. Take a few easy breaths here. Remembering that we can add this heart opener by squeezing the inner thighs together, taking an inhale and reaching the fingertips to the sky. You can weave your fingers together, maybe in the opposite direction to last time. Take the palms of your hands behind the skull, pull the elbows gently away from each other, and then use your hands to lift the back of the head up, and you'll feel your spine stretch and your heart open. Feels so good, this one. Keep breathing deeply, keep your face relaxed and your eyeballs soft. Just another breath or two here. With your inhale, you can stretch your fingertips to the sky again. One big lift. Exhale, bring the hands back onto the blocks or the floor. Make sure your back toes are touched. Lift the back knee off the floor. And we're going to straighten the front leg. So now we're stretching under the left leg. Front big toe, which is your left big toe, stays firmly on the earth. Heaviness to your back heel. Gently pull the left hip back. And then start to bow over this front leg. Nice and straight with the spine. Your hands can be on blocks or the floor, whatever works better for you. Keep breathing as you stretch into the hamstrings underneath your front left leg. Take another couple of breaths. We're almost there, ready to transition to our triangle pose. So as you exhale, this back foot turns fully on the earth. You can leave your left hand down on the block or the floor. Inhale your right arm open to the sky, so you're opening up to the right side. Make sure your feet stay pressed firmly down into the earth. Lengthen both sides of your waist. And maybe look at your top hand if it feels okay on your neck. If not, your gaze can be down on the floor. It's all good. Keep breathing, keep being spacious and expansive. Nice, so stretching all parts of our lower body here in lots of different ways. Look down at your front foot, and as you exhale, you're going to bend your front knee so it's over the ankle. With your inhale, reverse your warrior, so right hand goes down the back leg, left hand goes up to the sky. Melt your shoulders, reach that top hand up and back, and press your feet down a little bit more as well. Keep breathing deeply, space into the left side rib cage. Nice. Take another moment here. As you exhale, press your feet down. And we're going to inhale, straighten the legs, turn to the right long side of your mat. Big starfish. So fingertips to the sky, arms and legs are straight. And bring your hands onto your hips. We're going to do this wide-legged forward fold again. So we want to turn the feet so the toes are in and the heels are slightly out, and adjust the width of your feet if you need to. Hands on the hips, big inhale, lift the heart, belly draws in. Exhale, keep the outer edges of your feet pressing down as you slowly fold forward, using a block under your hands if you need to. Relax your head completely. If you want to add a heart opener, you can bring your arms around behind you, grab opposite elbows, or weave your fists together and take them all the way overhead. But let your spine flow down, let your neck and head be relaxed, and gently press out to the backs of your knees. Keep breathing deeply. 2 more breaths here, letting your brain relax a little bit more. Letting your legs feel stretchy and your heart feel spacious. Take a slow exhale and release the hands if they're behind you onto the legs or the hips. Put a bend in your knees. And inhale, come all the way up to standing, back into that big, beautiful starfish pose. And you're going to turn to the front of your mat, hands next to the front foot. And when you're ready for an exhale, step this back foot, which is your left foot, all the way to the front of your mat. Bend your knees, and I want you to just flow down into a forward fold. And if your legs are tight, I want you to bend your knees even more. You can grab opposite elbows if that feels better for your arms and shoulders. You could also go and rest your buttocks on a wall and do this in a supported forward fold. Keep breathing deeply. If the backs of your knees feel tight or the backs of your legs feel tight, I want you to bend your knees a little more and draw your belly in. So your sit bones move up, but you've got some gentleness with the knees bent. Let your shoulders relax, let your head relax. And slowly exhale, take the hands to the shins or the floor and heel toe your feet out as wide or even a little bit wider than your mat. You're going to turn your toes out slightly. Take an inhale, reach the spine long and forward and bend the knees. And we can either do a half squat where you rest your forearms on your thighs. If you've got more space today, you can come into a full Malasana squat with your hands in Namaste in front of your heart. Just a few breaths here. Lengthen the back of your neck in whichever version you're in. And then slowly, either using your hands for support on your legs or grabbing onto your mat, you can just come and sit your butt on the floor. Very nice. We haven't got much left. We're actually going to lie down, which is good news. So when you're ready, roll onto your back. Take your knees into your chest and take your arms out to the side for a luscious twist. And you're just going to drop your knees over to whichever side feels more natural to you. And if they don't easily touch the floor or each other, then you can place a block between your knees or underneath your legs. But try and keep both shoulder blades on the floor as best you can and your heart to the sky. Eyes can be open or closed, whichever feels more relaxing to you. But I want you to let your lower body soften and just sink into the earth. Just letting yourself be held. So all these asana, all these poses and shapes that we're making today are the opposite of tightness when we sit, when we drive, when we cycle, when we run, when we walk. Take a slow breath out. Inhale the knees back to center. And you're going to exhale the knees in the opposite direction. Again, using whatever props you want to use. And just taking a moment to try and drop both shoulder blades down to the earth, heart to the sky. Breath easy and free in and out through the nostrils. Let the body be heavy, let the body be soft. Let the brain relax a little bit more inside your skull. Long, slow breath out through the nose or the mouth. Inhale the knees back to center and just take the hands on the front of the knees. So you can take your knees wide. You can either rest there, weight of the hands on the fronts of the knees, just stretching, or if you want to take a happy baby pose, you can take your feet to the sky, grab your feet and gently drag the knees down outside your rib cage towards the earth. Try not to lift your butt off the floor here. We want the lower back sticking down. And try not to rock mindlessly. Try and be still and focus on how the breath feels moving in and out through your nostrils. Everything's super mellow right now. Slow exhale. You can drop the knees into the chest and then place your feet on the floor. So 2 options here. With the legs, you can move the feet away from each other and drop the knees in, and that's particularly good if your lower back feels tight. If you want more of a stretch, you can bring your legs into a cross-legged position, right shin in front to start with, knees out to the side. It's like you're doing Sukhasana, cross-legged pose, but lying down. Then we're going to take the arms behind us, and you're going to cross your arms overhead, Just notice which way they're crossed, grabbing opposite elbows or even taking the hands all the way down to the shoulders, and then just rest your head on your hands or your arms. Nice, easy breaths here, just letting the body sink down towards the floor. So hips are heavy, arms are heavy, legs are heavy, but you've got this nice space in your belly and your heart. We'll just take a few breaths here, and then we're going to do the other side. And just let your head relax onto your arms to the floor. Let your hips sink down. Let your breath be free and easy. Eyes could be closed or just eyelids lowered. And you're slowly going to change the crossing of your legs so the other shin is in front. So left shin should be in front. And you're going to switch the crossing of the arms so the other arm is the one that your head touches. So take a moment to get yourself sorted in the opposite direction, and then let the body sink down again. Nice easy breaths. Heaviness, softness, and a sense of surrender to the back body especially, but this nice spaciousness in the belly and the heart. If you notice your hips becoming tight, just let them soften, drop down. Same thing with the shoulders. Just a few more breaths here. Long, slow breath out through the mouth. You're going to slowly place the feet on the floor if they're not already there. And then you're going to unravel your arms and turn your palms to the sky as the backs of your hands rest on the floor. And then just stretch your legs out for Shavasana, as wide or as cozy as feels good for you. If you want to go and lie on your sofa or your bed, that's also good. But just let yourself take rest. Just letting yourself enjoy the space that you've created in your body, the space that you've created in your day for yoga. And even if your mind is still busy, the space that you have actually created inside your mind, just by turning up today. Just let your breath be easy and free so you barely notice it moving in and out through your nose. Maybe letting your mind rest on your wish or your intention for your practice. And maybe just letting yourself feel a sense of gratitude for your body being able to make all these shapes today, for your breath continuing to breathe, for your mind for getting here on the mat, helping you stay motivated. And gratitude for your wild beating heart, beating so strongly inside your chest. And if there's anyone or anything else that you're particularly grateful or appreciative of today, just give yourself a few moments here lying in Shavasana to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And to acknowledge everyone and everything that supports you to be here in this moment. Take a long, slow breath out through your mouth. Take a big breath in, stretching your hands and feet. You might even stretch your arms overhead. Feel your body get longer. With a big exhale, draw your knees towards your chest, feet on the floor, and just roll to whichever side feels most natural to you. And take a few breaths here. Head is heavy. You're supporting yourself with your hands. And keeping that heaviness, I want you to just slowly, slowly press up to whatever your version of a comfortable seat is, and bring your hands in Namaste in front of your heart. And again, just feeling that sense of gratitude for being alive here in this moment and the luxury of being able to practice yoga together. We're going to close our grounding class today with a joyful Om. So take a big breath out through your mouth. Big breath in. Take your thumbs to your third eye space and lift your gaze to the sky, thanking the sky for watching over us, protecting us. Bow your gaze to the earth, thanking Mother Earth for allowing us to walk upon her and holding us up. Take your arms wide, open your heart, open to all the possibilities that the universe has on offer today. Give yourself a very big hug. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being here with Buddhi and I. Namaste. Have a very good day or evening, and I will see you very soon on Emergency Yoga. Namaste.